Welcome to Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Wisconsin Badgers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. So Northwestern's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Makes the quick grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Second down coming up. Now the play fake. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Back to throw. It's Stone. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Wisconsin's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys go to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patters. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Looking downfield on first down. Sends it downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to pass, it's Stone. Out of the backfield, he's open. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Finds his man in the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
That was a third down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on third down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Wagner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option to give.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They think there's room to run to the right here. There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Badgers moving quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He rifles one deep down the right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Stone. And that one's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. On the direct snap, it's Hilton. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Got it set up on the outside. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Looking to pass, it's Edwards. Working that left side down. stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Complete disaster there. He loses 10. And the Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab on the shot. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Off play action. It's complete to the right. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Stone. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Northwestern will have to punt it away. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Toss to the outside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he tried to balloon that one in on the sideline, but it's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To the air, it's Edwards. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab, it's Ballard. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is
throw to the end zone, picked off. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's first, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badger.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Coming out with it, it's Farrell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll go right back to the run. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Northwestern will kick it off as we start the 3rd quarter. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. finds the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Caught over the middle. It's Mason. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Looking for a man. It's Stone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch on the left. He's loose. Touchdown, Northwestern. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Snags it quickly on the left. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Hand off from the shotgun. Shows him the stiff arm. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Mason. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Badgers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score. Looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They build this lead here in the 4th, and man, has this been a long time coming as this brutal losing streak is close to ending.
Well, when you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's Stone. Punch it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Northwestern right back to the line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Just keep slinging it. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target over the middle. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looking to throw on third. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down.
Intercepted deep in his own end.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Ballard. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Throws for the tight end. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the middle. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. The sure hands, it's Porter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Stone. He's got it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Tight end now in motion. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Pulls it in. It's Wagner. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He wants it all. And he's got it. A late touchdown. Probably window dressing, but still a sliver, albeit very slight.
It's not over yet. There's still a little bit of time on the clock. Obviously, that score gives you a chance, but man, oh man, do you need some miracles to happen some way to get this football back and do some damage with it.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.
Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls.